Listen, dumb data, break that one down for me.
Well, aggressively demand and you shall begrudgingly receive. Nah, but in all seriousness, it's an honor that the Berra himself has acknowledged this channel's existence. And we here at Dumb Data are grateful to get a relatively welcoming, open-armed, albeit intense invitation to break down a below-average game of Skate, as opposed to the other, angrier side of Steve we've seen thanks to the naughty boys out there causing a ruckus in this tiny, cliquey community we call skateboarding.
And then we're gonna make a YouTube video of it, because that's what skaters do, right? That's what we do. That's what we do to support one another, right?
The Garrett vs. Sonny video must have been filmed at least a few months ago based on Jinner's timeline.
Dude, are we doing this or what?
The first day was 7 months ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was like 2 months ago.
Okay.
It was 2 months ago.
So whether we're still in Steve's good graces today is anyone's guess. I don't dislike Mr. Berra, and while this channel has since branched out to other topics, it's safe to say the motivation to start Dumb Data wouldn't have been possible without Battle at the Barracks. Shout out to Steve Berra, a man who really knows how to heat up a comment section, and I'm so glad Battle at the Barracks 12 is back on track because skate scene drama was in a drought, correspondingly affecting content, and we're still a month away until Tampa Pro kicks off the year's first major contest. Without further ado, there's a decent amount of information to unpack from the first 2 matches of Round 2 in Season 12. The first battle of Round 2 was posted on the Barracks YouTube channel 21 days after the penultimate Round 1 match between Nick Tucker and Sierra Fellers, and 9 months since the 12th season's first battle between Tyler Peterson and Evan Martinez. A typical human pregnancy is how long it took to get this tournament from Round 1 to Round 2, which was accurately highlighted in the comments section. Sonny Suljic is young at 16, but contrary to Steve Berra's declaration, not quite the youngest Battle at the Barracks competitor.
He's the youngest person ever in Battle of the Barracks.
That accolade currently belongs to the 15-year-old Felipe Mota, who's slated to face Nick Holt in the Joe section of the bracket. Berra claimed 17,000 YouTube videos exist that dispute defensive slides against pop tricks.
So doing tricks that slide on the ground, your opponent pop this trick. I think there's been, how many? 17,000 videos disputing that fucking rule.
And 14 million videos about defensive toe drag have been published.
Offensive toe drag gets 1 do-over. Okay, this is where all the dispute and 14 million videos have come out on YouTube.
Which would equate to roughly 2% of all videos ever posted on the platform's 800 million videos. Just like reading the rules is tradition before each match, confusion about how to do the damn Rochambeau is par for the course every few battles.
Are we doing Rochambeau or Rochambeau shoot?
No, this is how it always goes.
Right?
Since the beginning until Chris Cole comes along and f***ed up, it's like...
Alright.
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 And then we're off with Sonny and Garrett's opening tray flips, which is the 54th time a tray flip started a Battle at the Barracks match and was landed on offense and defense. A tray flip's only been missed 3 times on the first turn of a battle. First by Donovan Strain in Season 1 Round 2, Danny Garcia in Season 2 Round 3, and Nick Holt in Season 7 Round 1. 15% of all 383 Battle at the Barracks matches so far have started with a tray flip, the second most common opening trick, well behind the number 1 kickflip, which has opened 193 battles so far, accounting for 50.39% of all battles to date. 2 clean nollie heels follow, then a fakie flip that tries to bite Garrett back a little, before the fakie tray proves that Jinner's a little off kilter in this match. The missed fakie tray marks the first letter S dealt in the current season for the trick, and has only occurred 5 other times before. Twice in Season 1 when Chris Roberts missed it with his Legion of Doom, and again with Brandon Biebel in Round 2. Biebel got S again in Season 3 Round 1 on a fakie tray, while Carlos Ichi suffered the same fate in Season 9 Round 1, as well as Tom Rohrer in Season 11 Round 1. The missed fakie tray might have also been the first time Berra shouted at someone for missing a trick. Battle at the Barracks competitors who get letter S on average get letter K in 2.5 turns, meaning Garrett's missed switch heel flip for letter K that immediately followed letter S one turn prior is sooner than what's typical in a match. The biggest gap in turns between getting letter S and K in Battle at the Barracks is when Tom Asta rolled away with the win against PJ Ladd in the 3rd round of Season 8. Tom got S on turn 18 from a switch front 3, then chipped PJ down to T on a nollie back 3 kickflip until a turnover on a switch big heel gave Ladd one more chance to come back, snagging Asta with a fakey hard flip for letter K on the 81st turn, 63 turns after letter S. Garrett pulled himself together and landed the nollie back heel, but the backside flip didn't connect and Jenner's looking at letter A on turn 14. Getting letter A that quickly ranks Garrett Jenner amongst the bottom 9th percentile in terms of the ability to avoid 3 letters on defense. The fastest skater to get letter A was Peter Raymondetta in Season 2, thanks to Corey Kennedy ruthlessly opening up with a nollie back 3 heel, nollie front 3 kickflip, and a nollie frontside heel for 3 back-to-back letters. Fortunately for Garrett, Sonny missed the big flip, allowing Jenner to perform a rare nollie bounce flip, which Suljic called and raised by giving the trick the Elon Musk treatment. Garrett's frontside big spin gave Suljic letter S, but before we can gather up any hope for Jenner, the nollie tray on offense gives Sonny back control. Fakey big flips have just under an 80% consistency rate at Battle at the Barracks, but either nerves, lack of focus, or a combination of the two got the better of Garrett, resulting in a miss and giving him letter T on turn 24. Which ranks in the bottom 16th percentile for speed of getting 4 letters. The fastest skater ever to suffer from letter T was ironically Garrett's opponent in round 1, Roy Purdy, who got to T in only 10 turns. Jenner was gifted with not 1, but 2 chances to reverse the tides of the battle, and made headway on Sonny's first missed nollie back 3 heel, but a squirrely fakey hard and an ambitious 540 flip attempt weren't meant to be for Garrett. And Suljic benefited from the 3rd time's a charm mantra, ending the battle in 35 turns, a match that ranks in the bottom 20th percentile in terms of turn volume. In case you missed it, the results of the Sonny and Garrett battle were already leaked back on March 4th, when the Barracks posted the death blow video of Nick Tucker versus Sierra Fellers. Only the most attentive viewers would have caught it, but sure enough, Sonny's name is already populated in the round 3 spot. The first round 2 battle in the pros section between Seva Krutskov and Gustavo Ribeiro treated Battle at the Barracks fans to what embodies a true classic, masterfully executed game of skate. As if Seva and Gustavo's skills weren't sweet enough, TJ Rogers' adorable Pomsky pup, Baby Bella, graced the screen for some much-needed eye bleach. The Krutkov-Ribeiro battle was the 3rd longest of Season 12 so far, trailed only by the borderline underwhelming 98-turn Mike Moe Eric Costin battle and the excellent 111-turn Sean Malto-Tori Pudwill match. A beautiful display of the 4 kickflips from both competitors starts off the battle, and nothing too stressful arises until Gustavo misses the fakey tray on offense, which would usually mean it's time for Seva to swiftly end the match, given that he's 5 for 5 on winning round 2 battles. However, for some reason, a frontside shove-it turned against Seva on his first offensive turn, making him the only Battle at the Barracks skater ever to miss a frontside shove 2 times, the first time being back in Season 6, round 2. Gustavo temporarily retained control until an abruptly more difficult 5-shove attempt went awry, and found Seva changing his mind from f***ing with shove-its and going straight into a well-done hard flip that Ribeiro landed even better on defense. A little confusion on Seva's frontside heel flip being fakey or nollie didn't matter for Gustavo, who landed both on defense. Some more pro-level flat ground fundamentals were handled well by both Seva and Gustavo, including a saucy frontside big spin from Ribeiro. Krutkov's backside hard flip proved to be a little out of Gustavo's range, causing the match's first letter on turn 46, which is in the 82nd percentile of battle length before a skater got their first letter. Seva's switch hard flip took a vacation, giving Gustavo another shot at the 5-shove, which Krutkov probably chuckled at in his mind at least, considering he's landed 17 out of 18 of them, leading the list of all 5-shovers by a damn mile, with second place Cody Cepeda landing 5 of the 7 he's attempted. I imagine Seva must have been thinking something along the lines of, is this motherfucker unaware of the fact that I've won 4 battles on a damn 5 shove? A nollie tray would be the trick that would give Krutskov letter S, a trick that Seva mysteriously has only done on defense, indicating he's not a fan. The match stabilizes for a little bit until Gustavo's nollie varial flip decides to be off duty for Seva, giving him letter K and exhibiting the first signs of concern that Krutskov's consistency Kevlar might be in jeopardy, especially after he missed his second ever double kickflip. Before this round 2 battle, Seva was 9 for 10 on double flips, and is the trick's overall leader in terms of successful attempts, with Billy Marks and his perfect 6 for 6 record being the next best producer. Gustavo not only lands the pressure flip on the next try, but also manages to get a tiny bit of wrap on the back foot. And with Seva missing on defense for letter A, my blood pressure is now on the rise. Gustavo can do back 3 kickflips, but his first attempt in this battle was a no-go. So Seva toned it the down with a nollie frontside 180, a choice that would be interesting to hear him touch on as to why he picked it. In case you haven't noticed at this point, Seva is a force to be reckoned with in flat ground skateboarding consistency on difficult tricks. Since his very first battle in Season 4 Round 1, and in all 25 battles after that except for one, Krutskov has not only landed a tray double flip, but he's done it without ever missing the damn trick. He had to redo one in Season 7, but come on, he called the redo on himself, and now the homie's 26 for 26 on tray double flips, which is 23 more than the second best tray double flippers, which is tied at 3 apiece between Chris Cole and Luan Oliveira. But damn, if Gustavo didn't roll away with a big swinging after stomping the absolute out of the tray double on defense. Realizing he'll need to crank it up a notch to get a W on Gustavo, Seva attempts the double flip again and misses again, causing the 8th turnover of the match, immediately followed by the 9th on Gustavo's second back 3 kickflip attempt, then the 10th turnover on Krutskov's nollie hard flip, prompting my anxiety to rise higher than today's gas prices.
Hello?
I'm at a gas station in downtown LA right now, and gas is $7.30 a gallon.
They're gonna go up even higher.
Really?
Yep.
Seva responded well to the pressure of Gustavo's bigger flip, but Ribeiro could have easily challenged the defensive switch big flip. Considering Boo Johnson was 10 miles away and didn't have the required visibility to catch 70% of Krutskov's foot flat on the ground, which was met with apprehensive applause from the audience. Gustavo's third attempt at the back 3 kickflip would be his last chance to go for the W, because with Seva back on offense for the 6th time in this battle, the time drew nigh onto the match's conclusion. Seva began his punishment on Gustavo with a nollie hard flip for letter K. Nollie hards are barely more than 65% successful at Battle at the Barracks, but apart from his miss earlier in this match, Seva was 10 for 10. A double flip and a fakie double flip from Seva quickly found Gustavo with letters A and T, before the nollie late flip death blow appeared. Seva's first attempt on the nollie late flip was fine, but Boo must have felt bad for Gustavo and insisted that Seva do the trick at a different angle, which Krutskov landed perfectly, marking the second time he won a battle with this maneuver and his 20th win overall. Sonny will battle either Chan or Lil Dre, the former of whom I've predicted will win in their second round battle to face Soljic. Seva faces either Aurelian or Jocelyn, the latter of whom I think will win the round 2 match to go against Krutskov.